Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When two things mix together, the proportion of whatever is more, that becomes prominent. See? For example, if you take coffee in South India, there it is proportion of coffee is more. Therefore, it will be bitter. If you take the coffee in Gujarat, it will be very sweet. Because in South India, they add the coffee to the water, boiling water, and that's it. Coffee is more. Then in Gujarat, they add coffee to the sugar syrup. That is also coffee. If you go to Punjab, they add coffee to solid milk. See? So whatever is maximum proportion, that becomes prominent. Now, we are the two components. Maya bhasena jiveshau karoti iti shrutatvatah maikau eva jiveshau swachhau tu kachakumbhavat. So the Purusha, the Brahman, the reality, and the conditioning of Maya or Panchakoshas or name and form. Three conditionings. For all the three, the substratum, the foundation, the support, the essence is the same. The Brahman, the reality, same. When we give too much importance to the name and the form, as a result, the substratum, pure existence, becomes secondary. And name and the form becomes primary. See? So when a boy or a girl, when they see each other, where from they start? They start from the name and the form. See? And this is one way of selecting the boy or a girl. Then if you go among the Marwadi community, They don't bother what kind of boy or girl is. They straight away come and ask. I have attended such meeting, therefore I am telling you. The boy and the girl people come together. Boy and a girl don't come. They have to simply get married. That's it. Okay. So these two families come together. And then the boy's family say, we are going to spend around 6 to 7 crores for this marriage. What is your budget? Oh, our budget is 4 crores. Oh, we are so sorry. We can't match. So the match is between the boy and the girl or the money. See? So, somebody is lost in the names and the forms. Somebody is lost in the property achievements. Third case. Yes, very good. Your daughter is very good. Our son also likes. But what? We come from an educated family. In our family, our great-grandmother was a professor. Then the mother was one who established institutions of education. Now our son is having triple doctorate. Those who do doctorate, they are good for nothing. 3 times nothing. And your daughter is only matriculate. So I don't think we can match. See? So, what importance we are given to? Therefore, spiritual life is shifting our importance from the periphery come to the center. So such people are worldly people. They talk only about the money and all other external things. Then the second type of people, they are belonging to the class of what we call Gandharva Lok. Gandharva are those who are expert in music. Music, art, drawing, sculpture, painting, they are expert in that. I will not name, but it exactly happened. There is one girl, very beautiful, very nice singing, exceptionally wonderful. And a boy of the same community. Everything is the same. And also very good educated, both the families educated, everything is so nice. But the girl's parents said, actually we are a musical family. We want somebody from the musical family only. The person, boy you suggested, he is exceptionally good, no doubt about it. But we want somebody who is in the musical tradition. So, for the first example, this world is the reality. For the second example, these subtle experiences is the reality. Now, those who give undue importance to this, ultimately what happens? Another example. There used to be 2 girls. They used to come for my satsang sometime. One day, the elder girl, maybe about 13, 14, and the younger, 9 or 10. They came, never properly dressed. So, Swamiji, we want to talk to you. I said, first of all, go home, take bath, comb properly, and put on neat clothes and then talk to me. Swamiji, about this only we want to talk to you. You know, sir, what is that you want to talk? They say, our mother is a performing artist. She is a musician, very good singer. And she is so much in that we are in her house, her children, she has never recognized our presence. In the school when we go, all the students, our classmates, you go away, you dirty pigs. Because our mother doesn't take care of us. She is interested only in her music and performance. I have to go here, I have to go there. As a result, the children are neglected. See? Giving undue importance to the worldly achievements. Now these three examples, what do they indicate? They have become extrovert. And that has become their life. See? How important it is. But now contrary to that, now those who give importance to the something higher than the routine, such people get interested in listening, studying the satsanga or life stories of the great masters. Then they come to know how come out of an ordinary college student, a great giant like Vivekananda was born. What is great in him? So, something inspires such people. Inspiration comes from Paramatma. Perspiration comes from Prakriti. Therefore, a spiritual seeker is never tired. A worldly person is always tired. Because what is that which we are giving importance? That is why in the 68th verse, in the example was given, you take a glass filled with water and keep it against the background. And if our understanding is so firm and conviction is firm that a glass is green and the water is green, we have given importance to the backdrop, not the glass itself. When we give too much importance only to the body, then either we will be doing exercise or we will be doing yoga. And the whole life goes only in body, body, body. See, this yoga business, I tried my best. With enthusiasm, it comes for a day or two. Again it drops. What is the reason? Reason is not laziness. Reason is, am I getting too much body oriented? See? And therefore, you will see most of the yogis, they want to prove that they can sit in one asana for 2 hours, 3 hours. Only sitting in one posture for 3 hours, is it an achievement? Then our buffaloes are the most achieved things in the world. They can sit any number of hours without a asana. When a mosquito comes, it disturbs us. Before the buffaloes, a truck comes. They say, so what? Udhar se jao. Not disturb at all. See, friends. So, what is the conclusion of all the discussion? We have to decide to what we give importance. We have to learn to fix our priorities in life. See? In Hubli, it happened, I went to somebody's place, nasta, breakfast, etc. And nothing is free in this world. After giving, know that namak has gone in me. Swamiji, I have got some doubt. How can I say no? First you bribe. And then you have no choice. Swamiji, see, you have seen my two sons. Then we have got a farm. And in that farm, we are constructing a farmhouse. And you see, my husband is extremely successful medical practitioner. He doesn't get 1 minute. He goes in the morning, 7 o'clock, comes night at 9 o'clock or so. So busy. One of the most successful sought after doctor. He doesn't have time. Now, my father-in-law, he does nothing. And this is common factor. Next. Mother-in-law, she is so lazy that everything I had to do for her. Then I am getting lost in my life. What should I do? I said, a simple rule, Bhagavad Gita tells, fix your priorities. What are the priorities of your life? So you tell me, I'll follow that. As a first priority. You are a mother to small kids, isn't it? One is in class 7, second is in class 4, yes. Priority number 1, take care of your children. How simple. Priority number 2, whatever work you are doing in your government job, do that in such a manner that you are not chucked off. 2. 3. Take care of your house. And the welfare of your husband is so busy. So that is your responsibility to take care of it. Don't pump problems on his head. He is already coming from the problems. All the time complaining, don't do that. And last priority is construction of the farmhouse, trying to please the mother-in-law and trying to help the father-in-law. They are no priorities. And she started doing that. Within a 2-3 months period, she wrote, Swamiji, I am at peace now. Now I can listen to your talks, and slowly all the webs are removed. So what I have done? Only the same thing. To what we give importance in our life, that determines the quality of our life. Therefore, when we are in this world, yes, worldly things will be around. But are these worldly things which are around us, we are taking them as real and getting lost in that? What for we are here? Are we here only like the animals? Ahara nidra bhaya maithunancha. Or there is something higher? See. So, the stones and bricks have only existence. They evolved. They became plants. So, existence plus life. Plants evolved. Animals. They have existence, life and knowledge. Animals evolved. They are human beings. Human beings have existence, life, knowledge. Here only if we stop, why we should be human beings. Then there is something more. That more is, we are a source of happiness. We are not seeking happiness. So, to what we give importance? If we decide this, living at zero complaint level, always cheerful and happy. Don't we like somebody who is cheerful and happy? If somebody who is cheerful and happy we like, how it will be if we are cheerful and happy? See friends, the priorities are to be fixed. All the problems come and go. The body will have its own problem. The finance will have its own problem. Relations will have its own problem. All of them are our spiritual examinations. Take every experience of our life as spiritual examination. And what is that examination? Yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihina. Whatever experiences we are going, whatever we are getting involved in this world, our attention is not on anything except our mind is not contaminated by any impressions being formed as a result of the interaction with the world. That's all. See? So when we take this as a thumb rule of spiritual practice, then what will happen? We see many colors form, the vision is not affected. Sense organs have got problem, mind is not affected. Mind has got joy, sorrows, eye is not affected. The life has no I, but life is. Slowly, slowly, from the changing to the changeless we migrate. Then we come to discover who is changing and who is changeless. So, the world is changing, the experiencer, the jiva, he is changing. Ishvara is also according to requirement, but the substratum, Brahma, Paramatma or Bhagavan, who alone is functioning as the world through the names and the form, the jiva through the panchakoshas, and Ishvara through the Maya, he remains untouched. This is our essential nature. See? Therefore, all experiences that happen to us, good or bad, willing or unwilling, any experience, our conscious effort should be no experience should create an impression on our mind in the form of good or bad. That is what spiritual life is. So, for that, what is the foundation? Mayikav eva. These are only temporary through the conditioning. Like the green color of the glass and the water is because of the conditioning. So, should we spend time in removing the green color of the water and the glass? No. Although we are seeing, but we know it is not. Like the blue color of the sky. Although we see, but we know it is not. Although we go through good and bad experiences, and yet we are not influenced by any one of them. If we are influenced, there will be joyful personality or miserable person. But if only experiences are happening, an experiencer is not born, we have learnt Vedanta Shastra fully. So Maya Bhasena Jiveshau Karoti iti Shrutatvatah Mayikaveva Jiveshau Swachau Taukacha Kuchumbavata. Continuing further, 61st. Annajanyam Mano Dehat Swacham Yadvat Tathaivatau Mayikavapi Sarvasmat Anyasmat Swachhatam Gatau. So, Yad was just like Anna Janyam Manaha. Now, this is a very subtle point. See, one student asked in Upanishad, this story comes. One student asked the question to the teacher, Sir, the subtle supports the gross. This we understand. The space is subtle. It is supporting the gross world. The air, the fire, the water, the earth. We understand. But how can the gross support the subtle? So I am unable to accept it. So please explain me. So the teacher said, you are so intelligent. Nobody asks such an intelligent question. So the balloon started better than other students. So he said, Good. I'll explain to you, but now I am in a mood to listen to Purusha Sukta. Please chant for me. And the student started. Om Sahasrashirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishvato Vrutva Atyatishta Dashangulam Purusha Evedagam Sarvam Yadbhutam. Completely he chanted perfect. You are so awesome. Now, today, he will not take food. I will not, no, you will not take food. So he can't argue with Guru. So, next day, sir, last night I didn't take food. Today should I take? No, I will tell you when to take food. What is the hurry? 2-3 days gone. Completely. Then again he was called. Come, how are you? Huh? Starving. Then he said, that day you chanted Purusha Sukta so well. Can you please chant again? You can't say no. And he started and could not chant one line. Sahasra, 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 Purusha. Frustrated. He said, never mind. Now go, take little bit of lime water, don't drink the whole glass. And maybe 1 or 2 peanuts. That's it. Don't take more. I'll tell you next when to take. And in a day or two, he was given normal diet. Now, what was your question? I forgot. Guru is Guru. So, my question was this. How can the gross support the subtle? Food is gross. Mind is subtle. When you are not taking food, why your mind did not function? Any other question? No. One question has given such an experience. See, in the same manner, one Paramatma, with the conditioning of the name and the form, become the gross world. The same Paramatma, with the conditioning of the Panchakoshas and Maya, become the Jiva and the Ishvara. World is inert. Jiva and Ishvara are sentient. How can the same thing appear in 2 different ways? Do you want to have one more experiment? No, I agree. See, friends. Therefore, yadvat just anna janyam manaha, the mind which is born out of the food. Therefore, it is very strictly to be understood. As is the quality of the food, so is the quality of your mind. There are many orthodox seekers, they do not take food cooked by anybody. They are called as Swayam Paki. They themselves get the things, they wash, clean, they cook and eat after offering to the Lord. Because the quality of the food influences the mind. There was one Mahatma, he happened to stay with somebody for a few days. Then he left. After that, it so happened, the people in whose house he was staying, they were cleaning the room and all that. And they found one table clock, small one, it was missing. So they tried to see everywhere clean, must have fallen somewhere, maybe servant has taken something like that. Nobody could even think that the Mahatma has taken that. And after 3 days, Mahatma came back. And he said, that day when you got me food from somebody Who is that somebody? So and so. What is his business? No, but he is a good person. No, that is okay, but how he earns money? So what told? He said, because of that, your watch I have stolen. Now, that food has gone out of me, all the impact of that food is over, therefore, I have reverted back to my natural condition. Take this watch back, clock back. See? Anyajanna dehat. So, the body is born out of the food, but the body part is inert, without any knowledge, without any light, but the Jiva and the Ishvara is with knowledge. So yadvat janyam manaha dehat swachham is purer, tatha eva tau. These two, Jiva and Ishvara, mayikau api. Although both of them are the expression of the Maya, expression through the Maya, and therefore anyasmat sarvasmat. So other than the Jiva and the Ishvara, everything is dull, and Jiva and Ishvara, they are only the living being. Now all these things we told you in simple words. See. Conditioning decides what you are. If the conditioning is the father, you are a son. So you should be obedient. If the conditioning is the son, you are a father. You should be listening. So, we come under the influence of the conditioning to such an extent that we forget our essential nature. So, first of all, from the inert world, a seeker has to rise above. So, for that, we are told, if you do good karma, you will go to heaven. If you do bad karma, you will go to hell. Who will go? The body? Body will not go. Body will die here only. Then, who are you? I am Jiva. The first step on the spiritual path is we have to rise above the gross world and come to the second stage called as the soul or the Jiva. After we come to this, then we are told, do good, don't do bad, don't hurt others, etc., etc. By this practice, with a lollipop shown to us, if you do like this thing, you will go to heaven. And what is heaven for? Is it there for going and doing meditation? No. Then you will get all indulgence there. Enjoy whatever you want. But to go to that, you have to do these good things. And when he thus starts leading a well-controlled, disciplined life, his mind becomes quieter and quieter, quieter and quieter. Quiet mind has a natural flair for inquiry, investigation. Indulgent mind cannot think. And then the question comes. Kastvam koham kutamayataha kame janani ko me tataha iti paribhavaya sarvamasaram vishvam tyaktva sapna vicharam. Then the question comes. What is this world? Where from the world has come? Who am I? When these inquiries kindle in our life, understand we are reborn. This is what we call technically as the Paramarthik Jiva. Earlier Jiva was wanting to go to heaven, want to avoid hell. That was the Jiva. Go and come, go and come. Now, the same Jiva is now seeking the source. Question, who am I? Such a person will now start working on his or her mind. Meaning, he has now come to the Anahat Chakra. We normally live in the Mooladhara Chakra or Swadhisthana Chakra or Manipur Chakra. Living in Mooladhara Chakra is living as the body for the body on everybody. Living at the Swadhisthana Chakra is living only to fulfill our desires. And living at the Manipur Chakra is desires have no end. So the greed becomes the character of our life. More and more and more. There is no end to that. When we rise the lower chakras, then we are now in Anahat Chakra, and here now we want to know what is this world, who am I, what is this world, where from we have come. See? What has happened now? We are now trying to see the green color behind the glass. Although we are seeing it green, yet we know it has no color. So in this example, what is the conditioning? Conditioning is the color. In the same manner. What is the conditioning? Conditioning is pain. Now, are we influenced by the pain? If we are influenced by the pain, we are the jiva. If we are experiencing the pain, but not influenced by the pain, we are Ishvara. See? So, at a time, something is there, I think I should take little more sweets. Ice cream I had taken, but I can take Rasgulla also, one more. No, but already my weight is going beyond all the weighing machines, But only once I'll take, not much. Going on. But then you have the guts to deny. No means no. Okay. But after some time, that also disappears. Therefore, what is spiritual practice? Spiritual practice is we go through all the experiences, but do not get addicted, attached, or influenced by any experience. So, joy is there, but not so joyful that we lose our control. Misery is there, but we don't become so miserable that we lose our control. No. Relax. Therefore, Mayekau api sarvasmat anyasmat swachhatam gatau. So, the husband is the jiva, man is the Paramatma. The same man is the son, the same man is the father. The man has no problem. Problems are with these three who do not exist. So, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is, conditioned expressions are useful, but they are not real. They are useful. Like, the longitude, latitudes on the globe. Are they there? They cannot be. I always used to have this problem. how they must have drawn the lines on the earth. Then go on imagining. I think they must have taken a helicopter and big quantity of paint, and then take the helicopter from below, go up, and one line is over. I used to be so happy. See, how now I understood. After 2 minutes. But the earth is not stationary, it is moving. Then the line will become like this. It can't be like this. Keep on imagining and thinking, how can you draw the lines on the earth? But as the water comes, the paint will be washed away. Yeah. See? So we all know those lines are imaginary. They are not real. Therefore, they are useful. Use them. Similarly, all relations and possessions, they are useful, but they are not real. See? So all our relations, possessions, rules and regulations, all are necessary. Reality is you. Find out who you are. Therefore, Mayako api sarvasmat anyasmat svachatam gatau. So what is the purification? Purification is experience is happening, but experiencer is not born. This is the purification. See? Nothing like good or bad. The more you recognize this, more we become at peace with ourselves. That is what Bhagavan Shankara said, na? Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina. Whether you are alone or you are with somebody, you are fighting or you are hugging, it is one and the same thing. No problem. Therefore, continuing further, Chidrupatvam cha sambhavyam Chittenaiva prakashanat Chitvenaiva Sarva Sankalpana Shaktaya Mayaya Dushkaram Nahi Chitvena, that means in the form of consciousness, Eva Prakashanat, everything is illuminated, known by this light of consciousness. Therefore, Chidrupatvam, the conscious being, is the ultimate reality. You know, one of our texts, Saddarshan, we have seen there, knowing is being, even if you work only on this. Such a small formula, like Tattvamasi. Knowing is being. I know this is a table. Do I get the feeling that I am a table? No. This is a roof. Do I experience that I am a roof? No. This is a body. Do I feel I am a body? Yes, sometime. When identified with the body. When not identified with the body is there, but we are no more living as the body. And ultimately, can we know ourselves without being? And can we be without knowing? So, that experience where knowing and being merge together, that is abidance in the truth. And to recognize this, what are the ways? In Upanishad, the student asked this question. Keneshitam patati preshitam manaha, under whose control, command and direction the mind runs here and there, under whose command and direction the sense organs go in their field, the speech talks, the mind thinks. Who is that? What is that? Tell me. The teacher says, न तत्र चक्षुर् गच्छति न वाक् गच्छति न मनः न विद्मः न विजानीमः यथा एतद् अनुशिष्यात्. I cannot tell you in any language because the truth is not the object of sense organs, because it does not have the attributes like Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. It is not something created, therefore it is not the result of any action. Then it is not a feeling. It can be known by the mind. It is not. And it is not a concept. Therefore, I cannot explain you what it is like. Not only that, my dear. Then, na vijani maha, we do not know. What we do not know, sir? Yatha etad anushishyat, how to teach to the student. Don't know. Then, I'm sorry. So the student went with all sincerity to know, oh God, know what to do with this Guru Maharaj. Then he says, sir, but your Guru must have told you something, is it not? Tell me that. Okay, listen. Then the Guru tells, Anya devatad viditat atha aviditat adhi. It is other than the known and the unknown. Other than, what is that is not told. Eh? Now the student starts struggling. Is that unknown? Other than the known and unknown. I don't know Gujarati. So Paramatma is not Gujarati. I know Tamil. Paramatma is not Tamil also. Hare Rama. So, other than the known and the unknown. See? Then the student is struggling. Then the teacher says, okay, I'll give you a few examples. Yan manasana manute yena ahur manomatam tadeva brahmatvam viddhi nedam yadidam upasate. He gives 5 verses. That because of which the mind is able to know and function in its field. But that which cannot be known by the mind, that is the Brahman. That Brahman you are, and you only have to experience this. What is the reality is not told. So the student thinks he has understood. And he said, thank you very much, sir, I have understood. In the material sciences, when the student says, I have understood, the teacher will glorify the student. You are a very intelligent student. But here it is the other way around. The teacher scolds him. Yadi manne se suve deti daharamevapi nunam tam vittha brahmano rupam athano deveshu mimam samevate. What you have understood is with reference to something. What was the reference? That because of which the mind is able to think, but that which cannot be thought of by the mind, that is the Brahman. That Brahman thou art. If you are the Brahman, how can you understand it? Then, mimamsa mevate, go reflect. See? So the student has to again and again reflect on it. When it was said, other than the known and the unknown, means what? Work on it. Then we come to discover known are effects, unknown is the cause. Other than the known and the unknown, meaning the truth is other than the cause and effect. So, all the questions, why, disappear. See? This principle we told you in simple words. Pramana Nirapeksha Anubhuti. That experience which does not involve operation of sense organs, mind or intellect. So find out what is that experience where sense organs are not operating. Therefore, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, 5 experiences are zeroed out. That is why the truth is referred in scriptures in the language of negation. Ashabda, Asparsha, Arupa, Agandha, Arasa. Negation, negation, negation. Therefore, sense organs will not function. It is not an emotion which can come and go and create commotion. Therefore, mind cannot hold it. The truth is not a concept which is subject to change. Therefore, it cannot be comprehended by the intellect. Then, whatever remains is you. Then nothing remains, yes, then nothing is you. Then we come to discover that which is supporting nothing is present. Without the presence, absence cannot be established. In other words, that which is present in the absence of everything, that is what you are. Are we not present in the absence of the dream and the deep sleep? We are. Are we not present in the absence of the waking and the deep sleep? We are. Are we not present in the absence of the deep sleep? We are. Then who are we? Waking dream, it comes and goes. Comes present, goes absence. But in and through all this coming and going, we continue to be the same. Vedesha sarvai ahameva vidyaha. This aham has to be perfectly recognized. Therefore, the more we become deep in our inquiry, chidrupatvancha sambhavyam chitve naiva prakashanat. So, both Jiva and Ishvara, they are sentient, Chetana, and the inert world is Achetana, Jad. Both of them are possible from the same reality, depending upon the conditioning through which the reality is expressing. So Jada Chetana, Paramatma is beyond that. What we call in technical language, that Brahman is simultaneously material and efficient cause of this world. See? A clay pot, mud pot, requires minimum 2 things for its birth. One is the clay and second is the pot maker. If there is only clay, pot cannot be made. If there is only pot maker, pot cannot be made. Both are required. So clay is the material cause and the pot maker is the efficient cause. This is what we normally understand. Then what is this reality? whether it is a material cause or efficient cause. Upanishad gives the answer. Yathorna nabhi srujate grunnate cha yatha pruthivyam oshadayaha sambhavanti yatha satap purushat keshalomani tatha ksharat sambhavatiha vishvam. Just like the spider, he supplies the building material. He is the architect. He is the labor. He is the engineer. And he makes his web without the help of anything. When a spider can make his everything, can't Bhagwan make? And therefore, Bhagwan is simultaneously material cause as well as efficient cause. On the basis of this foundation, in our scriptures, everything is God. But many times, intellectuals get lost here. Instead of seeing the God, they start analyzing what is that. Don't analyze. Like many people have got that symbolism. The symbolism is a detrimental approach. You look at Ganesha, do namaskar, feel peaceful, bless and go ahead. But you look at Ganesha. Ganesha has got big ears. Probably his mother must have been pulling, he must have been naughty. Therefore, children, don't be naughty. Oh. Then Ganesha has got huge stomach. Must be eating a lot of chocolates. Looks so ugly. Children, therefore don't eat chocolates. Ganesh is laughing. Ganesh has got one tooth broken. See, I told you, he was not using Viko Vajradanti. And therefore this happened. Therefore, you should wash your teeth every day. Can there be more cartoon than this? See, friends, there are two areas. One area is inquiry. Second area is devotion. In devotion, no inquiry. Surrender. We are devoted to our mother or we inquire. Mom, excuse me, show me your DNA report. Let me check with mine. No, we don't question. And that unquestionable acceptance is called as Shraddha. Shraddhavan labate jnanam tat paraha sayyatendriya. Therefore, when we take linga or a symbol, we are reducing the infinite to the finite. See, friends. But because we cannot comprehend the infinite, therefore, in the finite, the bhavana is done. See? So this truth is Chidrupatvam cha sambhavam chitve naiva prakashanad. So he is, the truth is the illuminator and the truth is the illumined. Unless something is, it can't be known. And is aspect is existence. Knowing aspect is chetana, chaitanya, chetana. And the merging of the existence and the chetana is chaitanya, ananda. See? Therefore, if we are on the path of devotion, be fully devoted. No logic, no reason, no inquiry. Otherwise, this intellect will come in between and not allow the devotion. And if you are inquiring, inquire with devotion. If you are not devoted, you will not inquire. Therefore, The same reality is both the inert world because of the upadhi, and the same reality is Jiva and Ishvara because of the sentiency or Chetana. So for this Maya, Sarva Kalpana Shaktayaha Mayayaha ki dushkaram nahi. So with this Maya can create anything. There is nothing impossible for this Maya to create in this world. Asmin nidrapi jivesho chetano swapnagau srujet Mahamaya srujetyadi srujet ityashcharya kimatrate. We'll see it in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.